Welcome, y'all.
Hey, Kirsten. Oh, how can we just say welcome, y'all, and start laughing? I mean, okay, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, we are down to one camera and a lot of frustration this past week or so. So we have decided that the beautiful Kirsten is going to be the one on camera today. I didn't have to pluck my eyebrows, blow my nose, brush my teeth.
You just get to be the voice.
I'm just here in your little ear. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Life is
lifing.
Life is totally lifing. Mm-hmm. What you drinking?
I am drinking.
And neither one of us have grits koozies.
I know. Mine says, cheers, bitches.
I love that.
I'm drinking cut water today. It is an espresso martini.
And someone left one in my fridge that was a cut water lemon drop martini. Lemon drop martini made with cut water vodka, triple sec, lemon juice, and natural flavors.
Yum. I like the cut waters.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Yes, ma'am.
Because this early in the morning, I should not drink whiskey.
A little sippy sip.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't drink whiskey at 10:30 in the morning. That's on you. But I know my limitations. Do you, boo? I know my limitations. Whiskey at 10:30 is not a good combination. Okay. Our last episode we did in Kankakee, Illinois. It's not going to have YouTube because I had to bring so much equipment with me.
Damn.
And and Harold does not like to check bags, so we had a carry-on each. And I think I had like one pair of shorts and a shirt.
Oh, that's it.
And then all the rest of the suitcase was Cards Against Humanity and podcasting.
The fun
equipment.
shit.
Yeah, the fun shit.
Yeah.
And we had a really good time up there. And they're all listening, so I love you all. Thank you for having us and showing us a good time. Scavenger hunt was amazing.
Oh, that's fun.
The Why Not stop in Clifton, Illinois was amazing.
Cool.
The band was amazing. We just had a great time.
The whole amazing trip.
It was great.
Good.
It really was. But every time we go on a vacation somewhere, it could be the beach, it could be the cornfields of Illinois, it could be the mountains. Harold wants to move there, wherever it is.
He just doesn't want to be here.
Well, I think it's because when we go on vacation, this meaning everyone, you can get away from all the day-to-day shit.
That's true.
You don't have to worry about paying your bills while you're gone or fucking.
It's all fuck it, we're on vacation.
Yeah. But wherever you move, you're going to get into, you're not on vacation anymore. You have to be a responsible adult.
Yes.
So.
Which sucks.
Yes. Adulting is not fun.
No,
but
not at all.
We do this podcast to have a little fun.
Yes.
And hopefully you're joining us because you like to have a little fun.
Yes.
And grab yourself a drink. We're Grits with a Side of Murder.
Even if it's bright and shining early in the morning.
Yeah. Or it could, whenever.
Or in the deep, dark depths of the night.
Someone may be listening to this at, 11:30 at night.
Vacuum in the house, whipping the kids.
Yes. No, don't let the kids listen to this.
No, but you should whip them. Whip them and put them to bed.
All right. Are you ready for a story?
Mm-hmm.
Let me make a little note here.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that Cutwater's
potent.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea sent me this one.
Hey, Chelsea.
What up, girl?
What up?
The meat of this story spans the 70s and 80s.
Okay.
So instead of looking for pop culture, I looked up some notorious killers or some famous murders.
Very cool.
In that time frame.
Okay.
And when I Googled it, crimes in the 70s and 80s, what came up was during the from the mid 70s through the late 80s, the United States experienced a significant surge in crime, particularly concerning violent offenses and serial killing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to know these names. Ted Bundy.
Yep.
Active in this time frame. John Wayne Gacy.
Yep.
The Manson family.
Okay.
Jim Jones.
Okay.
I kind of want to do a story on him. Richard Ramirez.
Yeah,
the Night
we
Stalker.
know him.
Do you know the show America's Most Wanted?
Yeah.
Is his name John Walsh? That's the host of it?
I'm John Walsh.
Is it John Walsh? His son, his son went missing. And
I didn't know that.
His name was Adam Walsh. And it happened in that time period.
Okay.
And basically, because his son was missing, that's how the show kind of got started.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The Billionaire Boys Club murder That was something. Haven't heard of that.
Me neither.
The cheerleader murder. The preppy murder.
Not the preppy murder.
The preppy murder. Okay. And I could go on and on in this time frame.
It's crazy how all that like popped off.
Yes.
So quickly.
But you know what? There's a couple of thoughts I have about that. Maybe these things were popping off in the 50s and 60s, but we just really didn't know.
Well, there was no way to really track and trace and all that.
There was no cross communications. And also, we didn't really know what a serial killer was. So,
and I would imagine a lot of those people that were murdered and weren't, followed big limelight stories were people who didn't have anybody.
Yeah, probably. After reading all that, and because this is like my growing up years. I was born in 68 and I graduated high school in 86. So this is right in...
all in the thick of it.
And I was like, what a time to be alive. I can't believe I survived.
Right.
But my mother really did, like, don't talk to strangers.
She stressed it.
Don't take candy from check my house.
Do not get in the white van.
Do not, nobody's lost their puppy. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the shit. So
yeah.
She had me terrified, which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just a little bit...
okay.
A preface. We're going to be just north of Dallas.
All right.
In a town called Highlands Park.
Okay. Lots of Texas murders we've done.
Oh my goodness.
Lots.
And Texas will kill you back, as we always say.
Oh yeah.
So this particular area, this little town, rich.
Okay.
Affluent. Upper class. Bougie. Didn't have to worry about crime.
Right.
Certainly didn't have to worry about murder.
In a little bougie bubble.
Yes. So a man named John Leake grew up in this town.
Okay.
And he went on to write a book about the story I'm going to tell you.
All right.
And I didn't read the book because, I don't read.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I think it would be a very interesting book, maybe if I listened to it on audio.
Yep.
Because I watched a documentary where he went over some things. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this story's not solved, but it's solved.
I'm shocked that you're doing a not solved.
I did not know it until the
you
end.
were already invested as fuck.
So deep up to the knees in this one.
Okay.
But it is,
okay.
In my opinion, it is solved.
Okay.
But I guess the better way to say it would be maybe there was no official.
Nobody was charged.
Yes. Thank you for helping me with my words.
Words are hard.
So, like I said, John Leake wrote a book. He did a lot of investigating.
Okay.
He didn't just go around the neighborhood and talk to people.
He dug.
And when he was growing up in Highland Park, he lived in a nice house. Okay. He was friends with a girl named Catherine.
Okay.
John and Catherine and their other friends spent time together, and the place they liked to hang out was Catherine's house.
She must have had the good snacks.
Well, her mom, Sandra Bridewell, was kind of in and out a lot.
Oh, so it was a free range chickens.
Fun house.
Yep.
Yeah. And her mom, Sandra, was a beautiful socialite who was, dedicated to raising her children.
She was the all-around mom.
Doing charity work, all this shit.
Okay.
So the author, John, and Sandra's middle child, Catherine, they were friends.
Okay.
So John actually, to me, has a personal connection
to this story.
Yeah. He didn't just grow up in the neighborhood.
Which I love when they do. Like, I love when it's like somebody who was in it and they write the book. Like, I like that stuff.
Yes. That's what he was.
Yeah.
So John says he remembers that Sandra, the mom, would kind of come sauntering through the house from time to time.
Okay.
Beautiful, elegant, attentive. He remembers one evening that she was at home cooking for all the kids. And of course, she's like Susie Homemaker.
Yeah.
Cooking, dressed to the nines, makeup on. And he would sit in the kitchen and talk to her. And he's 14 years old. And she was just
your mom's hot.
I think so.
Yeah.
But she was very enthralled in what he had to say.
Oh, okay.
And he was mesmerized by her.
Of course.
Because she was,
And he's 14.
Porcelain skin, beautiful brown hair,
Yeah.
beautiful big brown eyes. But it wasn't just John that she was attentive to during conversation. It was any man. Like, men would just...
She just knew what she was doing.
Yeah. And men didn't feel like they were being worked.
Right.
They were just like, oh, she was like, no, tell me more.
Yeah.
Ooh, what? She was totally 100%
in it.
What do the kids say? She was locked in.
Locked in.
To the conversation.
Yes.
So
good job.
I remember Chandler isn't here because we don't have a camera switcher.
Oh.
We don't need a camera switcher because we only have one camera. So
But Chandler, we miss you.
We do miss you, Chandler. And I asked him if he wanted to join, and he said, I stayed up too late last night.
Oh, he's hungover as hell. Or he was, what is it?
He was getting on.
He was getting on.
He was definitely getting on.
He got on.
Yeah. Okay, Sandra was born. Let's talk about her past a little bit. She was born in 1944.
Okay.
She was given up as an infant and adopted as a toddler.
Okay.
Her adoptive parents were Arthur and Camille Powers.
Okay.
When Sandra was about 3, her adoptive mom, Camille, was killed in a car accident.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Okay, so this is
She's already had tragedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is late 40s.
Okay.
The women stayed home and took care of the kids, and the men
went to work. Yeah.
So it wasn't very long before her adoptive dad
was like, I need
yes
a companion to help me with everything.
And he married Doris.
Okay.
And they moved to Texas.
All right.
I don't remember where they were before that. It's insignificant.
Right.
Doris allegedly did some shit to Sandra.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I don't know where this would come from. It would have to either come from Doris or Sandra. I mean, like, who was there to experience this? But she would regularly lock Sandra in a closet. Yeah.
Regularly?
Yes. And I don't know anything more than that sentence. One time she threw Sandra a birthday party and no one showed up. And Doris told Sandra she was unwanted and had no friends. When the reality of it was, Doris didn't send out the birthday party invitations.
Oh my God.
What? Girl.
Oh, that's awful.
So, not a good relationship between Sandra and Doris. It kind of seemed to me, as I was reading and listening to things, that it was like Doris didn't want her socializing with people. She was very, sheltered and kept.
Got her claws in her.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, to me, if you're doing that to a child, it's because something's going on in your house, which I don't have any. Right. I'm just saying this from my personal experience.
Yeah.
Something's going on in your house where they don't want you out there telling other people about what's going on in your house.
Correct.
But I have no knowledge or proof of any of that.
She still went to school and everything.
Well, that's the thing. She went to school. She was always well dressed at school. Right. She had good manners at school. She didn't really have many friends, maybe a couple. She wasn't really in any extracurricular activities. Right. So to me, it's just like
school and home.
Yes. And she graduated high school in 1962.
Okay.
She went to college for a year and dropped out.
Okay.
Again, this is back in the day where women were housewives and men were working.
And that was it. Like it wasn't anything other than I'm a mom. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm taking care of my husband. I'm making sure all of this shit's done and ready.
I kind of feel like it was maybe like when women really started going to college, but it's okay if you don't finish. You're just going to be a wife and mother.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
I was taught that.
You personally?
Yeah, personally.
Oh God, no. No.
That's what was whipped into my brain.
Well, I saw my mother being that, and I knew that was not the career path that I wanted for myself.
Yeah, I didn't know any better. And then
you didn't know there were options.
Yes. And then there were options, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm doing this.
I'm free.
Yep.
In 1967, so she's about 23.
Okay.
She got married.
Okay.
As she would.
Right. That's the natural order.
That's progression. Got married to David Stiegel. He was a successful dentist.
Oh, okay, go girl.
I think like dentists to like famous people. I don't know, whatever.
Bougie.
Yes. They had 3 children together, one of which was Catherine, I told you about. And they were living a good life, but Sandra had extravagant tastes.
Well.
Yes.
How did Sandra get that way?
I mean, could he have turned her in? I don't know. Look, he just like, here's the checkbook.
Bryce spoils me. He spoils Callie. And then it's like, y'all are so spoiled. And we look at him and be like, you did this.
You created a monster.
You created little monsters.
Well, by the mid-70s, they were in debt.
Okay.
Massive.
So she was like way out of it.
Massive debt. And it bothered David so much that he tried to commit suicide.
Oh my God.
Sandra found David with a gun and talked him out of it. She said he was in the closet with a gun. And she talked him out of it. A few weeks later, David was found dead in the bed. The medical examiner ruled David's death a suicide.
Probably because of
the previous attempt. And that was in 1975.
Oh, wow.
Sandra was 31.
Okay.
David had a life insurance policy. Sandra got the life insurance, but I don't know how much it is. I could not find it. But he's a dentist. He probably had a good, yes. About 3 years after David's death, I think that's an appropriate amount of time.
It's not suspicious at that point.
Well, I mean, you are the woman. You're supposed to stay home and take care of the kids, and there's supposed to be a man taking care of you, so you need to hurry and get yourself a man. About 3 years after David died, Sandra married Bobby Bridewell, and that's the name I gave you.
Yes.
I'm just going to use Bridewell in the story. Yeah. Okay. Bobby was a wealthy real estate developer in Dallas.
Okay.
I'm talking rich.
Big rich.
Yes.
So she married up.
Well, he moved her and her 3 kids to this Highland Park. Neighborhood. Town, whatever. And he even adopted the kids.
Oh, cool.
Because the dad was dead, right? And so that was around 1978 when they got married.
Okay.
In 1980, Bobby was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, my God.
He died 2 years later in 1982.
Holy shit.
So Sandra has shit for luck.
Yes.
Shit for luck.
Yes.
So when Bobby died, Sandra leaned on his friends for support.
Right.
Specifically, Dr. John Bagwell and his wife, Betsy.
We have Bridewell and Bagwell.
I know.
That's so many wells.
So Dr. Bagwell was actually the one that was treating Bobby for the cancer.
Okay.
So I don't know if him and Bobby were friends before or if they just became friends.
Yeah, after all the time they spent together.
Yes. So they helped her. I mean, the first couple months was, rough.
Yeah.
The problem was she would ask them to borrow money. She would show up to their house unannounced.
Yeah.
Rich people don't like that.
No.
You got to tell them.
Let me know.
You got to
make sure we got cookies and tea out.
The butler know that you're coming. So during this time frame, it's the summer of 82. So he died, I think, in the beginning of 82.
Okay.
So this is only a couple months after he died. Bobby died. Sandra asked Betsy to take her to the airport. A few hours later, Betsy's body was found shot to death in her car in the parking lot of the airport. The medical examiner ruled the death a suicide.
You got me fucked up.
So.
Damn. Okay.
All the susses.
So many susses. That's what, 3 at this point?
Yeah. First husband, second husband.
New husband's wife.
No, doctor's friend of the second husband's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he died of cancer. So could you really, I feel like if you could give someone cancer, women would start poisoning people that way instead of, killing people.
Arsenic.
Yeah. So 2 years go by.
Okay.
It's 1984.
All right.
Sandra's 40.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen next? Just
give me. She's got to find a husband. Honestly, I think she's fixing to hook up with Bagwell because they're both sad.
Well, she was the last person to see Betsy.
Uh-huh.
We'll revisit that.
Uh-huh.
So A 29-year-old man named Alan Rarig had just moved to Dallas, literally the day before.
Okay. Shiny, bright, and new.
And he came from Oklahoma City.
Okay.
He was driving around the Highland Park area looking for a place to rent.
Right.
And he saw the
most beautiful,
gorgeous, mesmerizing Sandra out in her yard.
Yeah.
And he pulled over and talked to her.
What?
Do you know of any places for rent? She was like, no, but if you come back in 30 minutes, I'll show you around the neighborhood.
What?
So he
She had
came.
to go clean up.
Exactly what she did. He came back in 30 minutes and she was, oh, wait, let me tell you this. When she said, come back in 30 minutes and I'll show you the neighborhood, he went to his car and there was a little old lady that stopped him. And she said, young man, you need to stay away from that woman. She's dangerous. He shrugged it off.
Yeah.
But he came back to Sandra or went back to Sandra's 30 minutes later and she is made up, dressed to the nines, makeup, all the shit.
Yep.
Sandra told Alan she was 36.
Oh.
She's 40, right? He's 29.
Sandra.
The rest is history.
Yeah.
They had a whirlwind romance.
Oh my God.
In December of 1984, they got married.
Okay.
I think it was December 7th. Not that it matters. I'm not sure of the exact date, but everything that I'm about to tell you about this relationship happens really fast.
Okay.
Like there's no years going by.
Okay.
Sandra told Alan she was pregnant with twins.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, maybe she told him that to get him to marry her.
Yeah, it's possible.
Maybe she told him that after they got married. I don't know. But he was
Hook, line, and sinker.
They're happy. He's excited. But guess what? This bitch done had a hysterectomy 7 years earlier.
Oh my God.
Yes. And at some point she told Alan that she had a miscarriage.
Of course she did.
And he was distraught.
Of course he was.
To make matters worse, we've already talked about the fact that Sandra has a spending problem.
Yeah.
And she was spending all the money, and that caused friction between her and Alan.
Because he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He's like, I'm 29. I'm like, not even that established. She would take out credit cards in his name, unbeknownst to him. Yeah, this hoe.
This bitch.
Yes. November 1985, they separate. This hasn't even been a year they've been married.
I know.
December 1985, to be exact, one day before their 1 year anniversary. Now they're separated.
Right.
But Alan was visiting a friend that day before their 1 year anniversary. And he's like, I got to go. Sandra wants to meet me for some paperwork, blah, blah, blah. I think it was, either to make the separation like officially on the books or to get the divorce started. Right. So he's like, okay, I got to go meet her. See you later. Sandra said he never showed up to their meeting, but he was found shot to death in his car.
I bet he was.
In Oklahoma City, not Dallas. Yes. Last known person he was in contact with was Sandra.
Of course.
And she became the primary suspect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finally.
Somebody's looking at this bitch.
Finally.
Yeah.
Okay. Sandra hired a defense attorney and didn't cooperate with the police.
Smart.
$220,000 in life insurance.
Oh, shit.
And Alan's mom wasn't really having...
I bet not.
She was having a fit about it. So...
Like, y'all haven't even been married for a whole year yet. And now you're reaping the benefits of my kid's life.
Yes.
No, ma'am.
So Alan's mom went to court and she petitioned that Alan's cousin be like the executor of the estate.
Okay.
His name is Robert Smith.
Okay.
Here we go. 10 days after mom petitioned for Robert to be the executor, he was found dead in his car. Wait, yes. He was in his car. He was shot to death. He was in his car and his car was in his locked garage.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So it looked like another suicide. But the medical examiner did rule it a suicide.
Did they?
Yes.
Because it was in his car in a garage that was closed.
In his house garage that was locked.
Because, the ex-wife or wife No, this is the cousin.
Yeah.
How?
This is her husband.
Cousin.
Alan's cousin.
Oh, shit.
She's off the map now.
Yeah.
She's not even.
Yeah. I can't even trace her anymore.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay. When they found him in his car, there was a shotgun with the muzzle pressed up against his chest.
Okay. Suicide by shotgun. Come on now.
To the chest?
Come on now.
Yeah. But they also found a note that looked like a suicide note. Yeah.
Was it typed in newspaper clippings all glued together and shit like that?
No, those are ransom notes. I think I saw in the documentary, it looked like it was a handwritten note.
Okay.
I couldn't really make out what it was.
Right.
Again, I don't know if that was the actual note.
Or if they just were dropping it.
For dramatization, you know. So at this point, the FBI is like, whoa.
Hold up. Hold up.
Yes, hold up. And they started looking at the photos taken at this last crime scene.
Right.
Robert Smith.
Right.
And they were like, no. The way the gun is, the way his arm was positioned, there's no way he could have shot himself. Like,
nope.
His arms weren't even long enough and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So they're like, also, look at this picture. He's wearing his seatbelt. Why the fuck?
Were you strapped in for you to shoot yourself?
Yeah.
With a shotgun?
The FBI is like, fam, this ain't murder.
Nope.
No, I mean, this ain't suicide. This is murder.
Mm-hmm.
So that
ain't no way.
That prompted them to go back to the beginning.
Back to the start.
David's suicide and Betsy's suicide, or I don't know. I don't know if this is one medical examiner, but he's just like, check, suicide. You get a suicide. You get a suicide.
Yeah, literally.
Suicide. But the medical examiner got it wrong.
God.
Okay. So I'm going to talk to you about that author again, John, that I told you at the beginning of the story. So what he did as part of his research, he went back and I guess, through the, what's the act where you can request documents and stuff.
Public records request.
Yeah. So he did that and he got the crime scene photos from all of these. And the book goes into in-depth analysis, but let's just say these were not suicides.
Right.
There were each things that were different that you could probably spend hours talking about.
Yeah.
But there's no way.
Right.
There's no, like, for her first husband, he shot himself in the left temple. This is allegedly, right?
Right.
Shot himself in the left temple, laying in bed. And instead of his arm, like, falling down onto his body.
Naturally.
It fell, like, out across the bed with his hand on top of the gun, not with his fingers in the gun.
Place your hand on top of the gun.
Also, on his right arm, his right arm, it looked like he had taken the left hand and tried to make like suicide incisions in his wrist and arm.
What?
Yes. But get this. No blood on his hand.
I guess not.
No blood on the razor blade.
Right.
So just stuff like that. Okay.
Like, oh, I'm trying to slip my wrist and I couldn't do it, so let me grab the gun, even though I didn't actually cut myself, but they're slit.
No, there was a deep cut.
Yeah, but he didn't actually cut himself with the razor that's in his hand.
He didn't have any blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what they think happened was, like, she shot him and he didn't die instantly. And while he was still alive, she made the cuts.
What the fuck?
But because they could tell that the cuts were made while he was still breathing.
Okay.
Blood was pumping through his body. So this bitch was already a suspect in Alan's death. Now they're, I'm so frustrated. People in the community were like, some of them were like, she's so kind and gentle and she did so much for other people. They're like, there's no way she did this.
Right.
And then other people were like,
fuck that bitch.
Yes.
Fuck that bitch.
But let's look at what is the motivation in pretty much every one of these cases.
We know the motivation.
What is it?
Money.
Money.
All the money. She's like, ooh, he got a good job. He must have a really good life insurance policy. So let me go ahead and off this one next.
Well, I don't know if it's because they didn't have enough evidence.
Right.
If everything was circumstantial.
Right.
I mean, yeah, you could go back and say someone killed David.
Yes.
You could go back and say someone killed Betsy.
But what do you have tied to it?
But why would it be her?
Right.
So they couldn't really arrest her or, do anything.
Right.
So she kind of was like, I'm flying the coop at this point.
Hell yeah.
I couldn't really pinpoint, but at some point, she moved from Texas to San Francisco, a very wealthy part of San Francisco.
She was looking for her next.
Like, yachts and all that kind of shit. And she told people.
That's really far for her to move. Like
probably because remember, she's in trouble in Dallas.
Right.
She's in trouble in Oklahoma City because technically.
That's where that happened.
Yeah. That's where they found the body. Yeah.
Right.
So I think she wants to get as far away from this shit as possible. There's no internet. There's no, we're not emailing each other saying, hey, be on the lookout for
Bolo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she goes there. When she meets people there, she's telling people the story that she was a missionary and she had come back, to the United States to preach the gospel.
What the hell?
Yes. Her mission was to spread the word of Jesus Christ. Can I get an amen in the house?
Girl, what?
She started scamming.
Damn.
Now, nobody got killed this time.
Because who can say no to giving money to Jesus?
Well, there was a lot of stuff about this part I didn't write in here. A woman at one of the churches saw her sitting with like the pastors of the church and was like, oh, well, if she's sitting with the pastors, he
vetted her. She's good.
Right.
Yeah.
And the woman, and she was like, yeah, I just got, kind of got back into town. Like, I don't have a place to stay or whatever.
Can I stay with you?
Yeah. And the woman let her, and there's just all kinds of shit. But money wise, she duped one couple out of $70,000.
Oh, God.
Another man, she took for $24,000.
Did she take her kids along this journey? Or were they older?
I feel like her kids were there for this part.
Okay.
So she got married she was 23 when she got married, and she had 3 kids, probably back to back to back.
Right.
So, I mean,
her last marriage, she was about 40.
Yeah.
So
her kids would have been in their teens, maybe.
Yeah.
I kind of got the feeling in some of the research they were there with her, but then I got a bigger feeling that they were not there with her. Don't know the answer.
Right.
So many things I couldn't find. When I read you my list of sources, oh my God. And I still couldn't find.
Yeah.
So one couple for $70,000, another man for $24,000. She would tell him shit like, my estate is tied up, in something, and I'm going to be getting the money in a couple months. This is what she told one couple. I can't pay the tuition for my kids. So it's like, that's why I think the kids
maybe they were there. Yeah.
But also
college.
Well, no, also maybe she was just saying that.
Well, that's very possible.
So, she made unauthorized charges on a credit card belonging to a 77-year-old lady, Sue.
What the fuck?
Sue Mosley. She took that woman's Social Security benefits. She cashed forged checks.
Oh my God.
She did all the shit.
What are the 3 things you say? 3 people you don't mess with?
Kids, old people. I don't know the other one. Kids and old people. I guess anybody who's mentally challenged, you shouldn't mess with them. But
mostly kids and old people.
They're like kids. Yeah. And
both.
So, honestly, who knows? Because when she took people, they were embarrassed.
Well, yeah, I would have been embarrassed too.
They did
100%.
not, like they were so embarrassed, like they did not want to press charges.
Right.
Like they don't
want it to be out and about for people to know that they got fucked over.
That's kind of how the socialite, type lifestyle too. They don't want to have those little gossipy.
No dent or scar or smudge on their reputation.
Don't tarnish my reputation.
Yes.
So in 2007.
Okay.
Sandra was charged with stealing the identity of an elderly woman who thought Sandra was a missionary.
Which is the same one that she cashed bad checks?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
That's her first charge. Because everything else they haven't done anything with.
No.
Okay. So this is her first criminal charge.
Yes.
Okay.
In 2008, Sandra, Camille, Bridewell, Powers, all the names. She's 63 years old. She pled guilty to the federal charge of aggravated identity theft. That's it.
She's with the feds now.
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
Well, you know, she's kind of been with the feds.
Yeah.
Since the FBI got involved.
Yeah.
Maybe they were like, okay, we can't pin her to the murder.
Yeah, we don't have anything.
We got to
100%.
get her, fucking tail her ass all the way to San Francisco and figure out what the fuck's going on.
We'll put the hammer down on this bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, in addition to a prison sentence, which I think was only like a couple years, she had to pay a $250,000 fine, as well as, this is the weirdest amount, $1,634.28 in restitution.
I was going to say it has to be restitution.
And I was like, bro, you stole way more fucking money from people than that.
Don't complain, you bitch.
So also after she was released, she had 1 year of supervised release.
That's it?
That's it.
I think it's crazy, like, as we go through these stories and we read about, like, what these people are charged with, I think it's insane that some of the stuff is, like, minimal when it actually is, like, a massive crime, and they're getting 5 to 10 years.
I feel like if I stole, okay, 70,000, 24,000, Social Security checks, cash for a check, I'd be, like, in jail for 15 or 20 years.
At a minimum.
She's in there for a couple.
Which is crazy to me.
And after the 1 year of supervision, if not during that year, I'm sure she proceeded to scam whoever the fuck the next person was.
Anybody who pen powder, too. Put money on my books, bitch. I need some honey buns.
Oh, my God. Little Debbie's.
Give me them little Debbie's.
Zebra cakes. So I got to tell you what she said about going to jail or getting caught, I guess.
Okay, did you actually see her on video or just pictures?
No, just pictures.
Okay, damn.
Yeah, no.
I want to hear how she talks and how she moves her body.
You know.
I know, but that, like, I like to see that because it's like, oh, okay, I can get it. And I get where they're going.
To be 1,000% honest with you, I didn't even think we were going to have one camera today, so I did not print a picture of her. But she looked crazy and fucking wiry haired.
But was she pretty from the beginning?
Oh, yeah.
Like gorgeous?
Yes.
Okay.
Just like a debutante.
She just got old.
Like a Southern debutante.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you can get old and still look good, but
yes, you
girl,
can.
If you're carrying all these murders and shit around with you and you fucking
and you saying
people,
you're 36 when you're not there, you're 40. And
you're pregnant with twins when you
had 40, yeah.
When you done had a hysterectomy. Immaculate conception.
Like, what the hell? Thank you, Jesus. You put this baby in my womb.
Well, let me tell you what she said.
All right.
This has been a humbling experience. It's been difficult and painful. I'm looking forward to working and to showing love and a connection to Jesus Christ.
That sounds like me trying to type a really professional email knowing damn good and well I'm ratchet as fuck.
That's fucking awesome.
Like, that's how that felt.
You got to let somebody else read the email. They're like, tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, like, bitch, you don't sound like that. No F-bombs in your email. Additionally, I would like to provide any support that I can what did I say?
I want to lead people
Offer.
I want to lead people to Jesus. Sincerely,
this crazy ass bitch.
Kirsten. Okay. So that's all I have.
Okay.
But I really like the story.
Yeah.
I'm sure the book, which is called The Meaning of Malice.
I just think that's crazy.
Yeah.
That they never gave her one single.
They also kind of gave her the moniker the Black Widow.
Okay. I feel like there's a lot of Black Widows.
There are tons. That's why I didn't even say that in the story. The book that John Leake wrote came out in 2008, which is when she pled guilty.
Right. To this little minimized charge that she fucking
And I don't know where she is today. I mean, in 2008.
She probably changed her name.
Well, in 2008, she was, 63. We're almost 20 years later.
Right.
She's probably,
if she's still alive, she's probably old and frail.
I can't imagine she can be
a debutante again.
Oh, God, no. When you saw her in that, I'm pretty sure the photo was like a mugshot photo. But when you saw her in it, no. Girl.
Were her lips nice and painted and whatnot?
No. She needed some serious conditioner in her hair. Just fucking
She needed that keratin.
She needed a keratin.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me get all these sources
All right,
out.
source me up.
So you can watch the Meaning of Malice documentary on YouTube with John Leake. Again, it's not going to go into the depth that his book does. DallasObserver.com, DMagazine.com, OakCliffAdvocateMag.com, Murderpedia, KatieTrailWeekly.com, Sunsigns.org, PeopleNewspapers.com, and I think there's a Forensic Files.
I love Forensic Files.
For the damned of me, I could not find it.
Damn.
Tried everything, even all her different names. So
I bet Chelsea could find it.
Chelsea, send me
the Forensic Files.
Send me there, and she might have, because when Chelsea sends me an idea, it's usually 2 or 3 or 4 emails with just a link or something to it. But once I clicked on the first couple, I was like, oh,
okay, girl.
I was like, oh, I gotta find out about this bitch.
Get sucked in.
But seriously, it makes me sick that she did not
get caught for nothing other than that.
I guess the second husband, Bobby Bridewell, I guess she really loved him, and he was able to keep up with her spending habits.
Yeah.
Adopted her children. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't appear in any way, shape, or form she tried to kill him.
What sucks is she did right by, or she didn't. They did right by her.
Yes.
They took care of her. They did everything they were supposed to fucking do. And that wasn't enough.
No.
Because she needed to have more.
Because she needed...
Greedy bitch.
She just needed unlimited funds.
Yeah.
Unlimited funds.
It don't work like that, baby.
No. Okay.
Unfortunately.
So, let me look.
That was a good one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just wish she would have got charged with something significantly bigger than what she got charged with.
Agree, 100%. So now do you understand why I said it's not solved?
But it's
solved.
It's obvious.
Especially if you were to read this guy's book, John Leake, I think it would go into so much detail.
Right.
That there's no reason why.
Right.
They haven't pressed charges.
Right.
I don't know. Anyway.
And you say that she loved the second guy enough, but like it's almost like, well, cancer got him, so I don't have to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing too. And I didn't interject it in the story because it was just kind of like, this is what people said.
Yeah.
In the end, she wasn't even really like there for him. She had sent him off to somebody's house to stay for a couple nights, and he wound up staying there until he died. Like,
stashed him away.
Yeah, she couldn't really, it sounds like she really couldn't be bothered with him.
It was too much.
But I don't know if that's true or not.
Right.
That's what other people said.
Right.
I mean, you got to take it with a grain of salt. So.
Well, and we can speculate on a million things that she did.
Oh my God, yeah.
For days.
It's a good speculation story for sure.
A good banter.
Just like I said about her stepmom, you know, that's why I was kind of cautious. I don't know if her stepmom locked her in the closet. Who actually said that? You know? I don't know if...
And maybe somebody will comment on the YouTube and be like, actually...
I was there.
This is my bestie. And this is what went down.
So do me a favor. If you are commenting, I feel like you are probably a very well-to-do person. Tell us what it's like to live that rich life.
We want to be bougie like you.
Oh my God. All right, guys. I don't have a funny for you. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. We probably will not have the cameras fixed for the next episode, but I am getting some cameras in.
They're coming.
I ordered one and it still isn't here from Amazon. Thank you for that 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. time frame you were going to deliver the very next day.
That one time.
But it's been like a week, so maybe it will still come between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m.
Just not that day.
No.
Didn't come that day.
All right, so go to YouTube and subscribe. We're at 974, I think.
I want to say it was 979.
Oh, I know some people in Illinois are now listening. Please go to YouTube and subscribe. Facebook.
Effers.
The Family, Friends, and Fans group. Effers. You can go there and you can post. A lot of people are posting. We appreciate that. Keep it coming.
Happy 4 years.
Happy 4 years.
Is that what it was? 4 years?
On Facebook.
Yeah.
Yes. We've been on Facebook for 4 years. Look at us go.
Go us.
I feel like I've been doing this podcast for like 20. But no, we started right before.
Yeah, 975.
Yeah, 975.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Tell your mom and them to listen.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the Grits website. I'm looking at the camera like it can actually see me today, and it can't.
Go to the Grips website.
Yes, and go check out. I think Antonio's put some new pictures on there not too long ago, and we've got some merch you can buy.
Yes, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were before. Yeah. All right, we love y'all. Tell your mom and them to listen. We're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out.
Bye.